Welcome to DRTSPR show. This is Dr. Tangella Shiva Prasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Namaste, Adab, hello, and a warm welcome to Baby Subba Rao Garu. You will be astonished. Today we are not taking up Himalayas, lakes, votes, or Election Commission of India, or election. Why? Because we have something more important along with elections. Because if you are healthy, if you are alive, only you can vote. But if you have to be alive and healthy, what is that you should do? You should have, again, Subba Rao Gari, important topic, safe and clean environment. That is what I can always say. Here also environment wherein you can breathe oxygen, fresh air. In the same environment, you should have natural agriculture mode of food. That is what the topic is all about today. That food gives you natural immunity, which COVID-19 has proved to the world. But unfortunately, World Health Organization is trying to usurp our rights and our identities over our kitchen. Our kitchen, our food as medicine, which we and Subba Rao Garu and Guru Garu, Purushottam Reddy Garu, we have been discussing this right from 2020. How environment, clean water, potable water, abundance of oxygen, and hygienic food. The hygiene starts from your own self, the way you look, the way you maintain yourself, the way you cook your food, and the way you eat. The same thing follows when you visit an eatery or a hotel or a restaurant, or when you order the food online, whether it is Delhi or Gully, Hyderabad or Telangana or Kerala. The food matters. So I'll just take a forward from Guruji. What is happening in Hyderabad, as if new thought has gone into raids over the hotels, they forgot Hyderabad old city, Halim, they have left it out. So many hotels in Hyderabad, overcrowded in old city and everywhere. Sir, first a forward from you before I show you what is the act which governs the food and sanitation across India. Sir, please.
Thank you, Dr. Suprasad. The most important thing is any government is expected to work towards improving the public health and public health systems. So I am seeing total degradation of the public health system, not only in this state, but across the country. Very unfortunate. Cities are developing on their own. There is no planned city. Everybody says Hyderabad is developed under the leadership of so that's all bullshit. Nobody developed it. Okay? The planned city and the demographic growth happened only during the period of erstwhile rulers. That's it. I'm also coming out with a separate video to prove this. Okay. And today my concern is no government last 30 years has created any great employment. Every government, the slogan is small farmer is the backbone. Small industrial is, I do not know, maybe some other organ. And small petty street vendor is totally forgotten. India has such a wide variety of cuisine, chaat bandhars. Okay? Government of India came out with several guidelines in sustaining the small petty business of the street vendors. మనం ఎప్పుడు ఏం చూస్తాము అని అంటే ఫుట్పాత్ల మీద ఉన్న వాళ్ళు నీళ్ళని తీసేసినాం, వాళ్ళని తీసేసినాం, ఫుట్పాత్ క్లియర్ చేసినాం. అరే, ఫుట్పాత్ is a public space. Okay, you are supposed to provide the infrastructure for the petty entrepreneurship, which happened. I am very happy to quote that this happened the moment Bill Clinton became the president. All small scale industries, small petty businesses, he focused on it. మనం లెక్క కనుక తీసుకుంటే మనం క్రియేట్ చేసిన ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ కన్నా 50% ప్రజలు వాళ్ళంతట వాళ్ళు సెల్ఫ్ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు. మన ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్ గారు కూడా అన్నారు, లగాలో మిర్చిపొడి లగాలో ఏ లగాలో హమ్ సబ్ లగా లియే సాబ్, आपकी तरफ से इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर no. So this is the situation. What is the responsibility of the system and how people are struggling to meet both ends? So the concern focus is on health, public health only. Please, Shukman.
Yeah, I'll show the videos, and no one should forget, we have started here the forum for Hyderabad, wherein we took the the amendment 73 and 74, that panchayats and municipalities should have independence over the governance, wherein this public health, the permissions for these hotels, eateries, along with educational institutions, these are the municipalities and the panchayats in the village level. They are supposed to look after this, not the government. The government has got, the assembly has got where another defined specific duties. That is why this overlapping in a capital city like Hyderabad, cosmopolitan city like Hyderabad, this is what has been exposed by Hyderabad Democracy Forum, HDF, we say. We clearly brought out why this lacuna. So I'm going to show you what has been happening. So many raids in Hyderabad. Across India also raids have been happening on eateries and outlets, and how good these raids are. And I am even challenging GHMC Commissioner, Mr. Ronald Ross, including the Municipal Administration Minister, maybe the Honorable Chief Minister and Chief Secretary and the Principal Secretary is concerned. How many food inspectors does Hyderabad city has? Likewise, every city, Mr. Prime Minister of India, you keep on awarding the best cities. The best cities, public health is more important, after which education, then transport. This is how you try to interpret. But does Indian cities have foolproof strategies when it comes to health, education, transport, without any discrimination? Because every citizen has a right over the resources. So I'm just going to show you what is that law which binds us. ఎందుకంటే ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి అధికారం ఉంది, అందరూ అర్థం చేసుకోవాలా. ఆహారం వల్లనే మనకు సహజ రోగ నిరోధక శక్తి వస్తుంది. जो हम खाते हैं हमारी आहार से ही सहज रोग निरोधक शक्ति आती है. कोविड-19 के टाइम बहुत खूब उसको पहचाना गया. और ऐसे आहार क्या हम बाहर अगर गए, मिल रहा हमको, पैसे देते हैं, हम खर्च करते हैं, लेकिन ऐसा आहार जो खाने से हमारी सहज रोग निरोधक शक्ति बढ़े और हम अच्छी तरह से जी सके. మన మంచి ఆహారం మనకు దొరుకుతుందే డబ్బులు ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత. ఇన్ని రేడ్లు అయితా ఉన్నాం ఇప్పుడు హైదరాబాద్లో కొత్తగా. అసలు ఏంటిది ఇది? నేను ఇది చూపించబోతా ఉన్నాను.
Pre-2006, there were several acts and orders in force, such as PFA 1954, Milk and Milk Products Order 1992, etc. In order to bring clarity in food legislations and authorities, a single act, that is Food Safety and Standards Act 2006, was enacted on 23rd August 2006. Accordingly, FSSAI, a statutory body established under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in September 2008. The rules and regulation made thereunder came into force with effect from 5th August 2011. Roles and functions of FSSAI. It is a central legislation body to lay down food standards based on science, transparency, and consultation. Framing of regulations to regulate food businesses in India. At present, there are 18 regulations such as licensing and registration, food product standards and food additive, packaging and labeling, laboratory and sampling analysis, import, alcoholic beverages, fortification of food, advertisement and claims, etc. Laying down guidelines for accreditation of laboratories for food testing. Harmonizing the standards as per global norms and contributing to the development of international and technical standard of food. FSSAI coordinates with state food safety authorities for enforcement of Food Safety and Standard Act in their area of jurisdiction. Disseminating information and promoting awareness about food and nutrition in India. Structure of FSSAI. FSSAI is headed by chairperson and administered by Chief Executive Officer who looks after day-to-day administration of the authority. Headquarters of FSSAI is located in New Delhi. Its regional offices are located in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, and Guwahati. It has 2 import offices situated at Cochin and Tuticorin. Further, it has 2 labs, that is National Food Laboratory and Central Food Laboratory. In addition to this, FSSAI has recognized NABL accredited labs for food testing. FSSAI registration and license, an important terminology. Definition of food. Food means any substance, whether processed, partially processed, or unprocessed, which is intended for human consumption, like packaged drinking water, water used for food preparation, alcoholic drinks, infant food, etc. Definition of food business operator. Any person or entity carrying out food activities such as manufacturing, production, storage, distribution, sales and imports, transportation of food, etc. Petty food business operators. These are petty retailers, hawkers, vendors, temporary stall holders whose food business turnover is less than rupees 12 lakh per annum or having production capacity less than 100 kg per day or less than 500 liters per day in case of milk. Need of license registration from FSSAI. FSSAI license registration is mandatory for starting any food business in India. As per Section 31 of FSS Act 2006, no person shall commence or carry any food business except under a license or registration. Types of licenses, registration. For petty FBOs with turnover less than rupees 12 lakh per annum, state licenses, FBOs operating in one state and having turnover less than rupees 20 crores per annum, central licenses, FBOs operating in more than one state or having turnover more than rupees 20 crores per annum, or involved in import-export, or having premises located at central government establishments such as railways, airport, seaports, defense, etc. Responsibilities of FBOs. Every FBO shall ensure that any article of food should comply with the rules and regulations of FSS Act 2006. Every FBO shall comply with conditions of the license. Every FBO shall follow hygienic and sanitary practices as laid down under Schedule 4 of FSS, License and Registration of Food Businesses Regulations 2011. No FBO shall himself or by any person on his behalf manufacture, store, distribute unsafe or misbranded or substandard articles of food. No FBO shall employ any person who is suffering from infectious, contagious, or loathsome disease. No FBO shall sell or offer for sale any article of food without any guarantee in writing as specified by regulations. Penalty and punishments. FBO can be penalized for substandard food, for selling food not of the nature or substance or quality demanded, misbranded food, for misleading advertisement, failure to comply with the directions of FSSAI, for unhygienic or unsanitary manufacturing of food, for processing adulteration, for contraventions for which no specific penalty is provided. The penalty ranges from rupees 25,000 to rupees 10 lakh or imprisonment up to term of life depending upon the gravity of injury. Initiatives. FSSAI is targeting both FBOs and consumers for creating awareness towards food safety and standards. For FBOs to become self-compliant, FSSAI has launched a training program, namely Food Safety Training and Certification, FOSTAC. For consumers, various initiatives like Eat Right India campaign, Aaj Se Thoda Kam, Bhog, Clean Street Food Hub, Safe and Nutrition Food, etc. have been initiated. Details of these may be seen at the official website of FSSAI.
Sir, your comments, because I just brought it out for before I go into, and when this is there, when this is there, now I'll show you this. This is a headline, a mere 4 food inspectors for Hyderabad's 20,000 eateries. This was November 17, 2021. And this was carried out. Now also, same, I think 1 or 2 have retired. Erstwhile, Chief Minister used to have 1 food inspector always. So for Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, Mr. Ronald Ross and his own principal secretary and the minister concerned, now you have to make it public. How many food inspectors does Hyderabad, Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation have? How many food eateries are there in Hyderabad Old City, different parts of the city, and likewise how many food inspectors? And under GHMC you have health officers too, AMOH or something like that, assistant medical officer of health or hygiene or whatever it is. So how many staff you have, and what are the regular vigilance, I should say, inquiries or inspections which you have been doing in Hyderabad, likewise in every city, because this goes world over, this show. So you need to ask GHMC, because it is the municipalities in that city, panchayats in the rural areas, they are supposed to take care of these duties. So we are clearly asking them, how many inspections you do in a week and how many eateries you have inspected in the entire Hyderabad, because Greater Hyderabad has been expanded. Are you doing the regular inspections? So where is the report, Mr. Ronald Ross? It should be made online. It should be made online. Am I right, sir? If you inspect any food eatery or any super bazaar wherein they have food, everything, you say we have taken out, we have picked up certain things from some super bazaar or some eatery, some hotel. And you said you are sending it for forensic or whatever lab to understand how good and how safe that food is. Did you make your inspections reports public? Without which, what is this hangama? Sir, please, your comment.
Yeah, you see, there are the fundamental burning issues on the food industry, ranging from an individual curry point to the so-called 3-star and 5-star hotels. Okay. You have raised very pertinent questions on 4 officers for 20,000. I do not, 20,000 eateries may be registered eateries.
Yeah.
I think more than 6,000 or 8,000 eateries are there in the entire high-tech city. Every big tree, every flyover junction, you find them. Okay?
Yeah.
Most unfortunate thing is our leaders, elected leaders, and our great bureaucrats who finally retire as chief secretaries claim that the Hyderabad was developed under such and such. It is all nonsense.
And
There
here
is no planned growth of high-tech city in this city.
No amenities.
High-tech city just started with a goal bangla.
Chandrababu Naidu.
Chandrababu Naidu bit. Like, it only reminds me of Amirpet Lal Bangla. Lal Bangla vanished, but now Gold Bangla still. I do not know why people are not calling it as a Gold Bangla. Okay. And after that, several IT companies came and, they were keeping on allotting it and nobody bothered.
Sir.
What is the traffic of cabs in that area? Two-wheelers in that area? And
Sir.
young generations
Right.
working in that area.
Sir.
And what kind of eateries are available to these people?
Right.
And the companies who are involved in 24/7 business,
Sir.
they have no responsibility for it. I have my own doubts. Some big companies may be having, but that may be a costly affair for an employee
Sir.
to go ahead.
Sir,
I know.
I'm trying.
The road leading to Mindspace,
Sir.
had several food points
Yes.
earlier, and the entire garbage was thrown on the valley side.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So, nobody, this is all a makeshift thing. And there is no vision. It is the blind man's development. West Hyderabad is. People say this is America. No, it's not America. It is not even Nairobi. Okay, much better.
Yeah.
Nairobi people
I'm
will
consolidating
thank
your
you.
point. It is it is not America, but it is no better than Nairobi. It's a big statement from Subba Rao garu. So I am trying to add, this has been updated on 2021. A mere 4 food inspectors for Hyderabad's 20,000 eateries. Mr. Ronald Ross, confirm us. You are the commissioner. You confirm us how many food inspectors you have and how many regular food inspections are happening every day and which are the areas and what is that report? Why are you not making it online? Now you see food for thought. The Food Safety and Standard Act says city administration should have adequate number of food safety officers. Do you have that, Mr. Ronald Ross and the cabinet minister concerned? Functions of safety officers: monitor all food establishments, draw samples for analysis and surveillance, act against unsafe food, ensure that food poisoning does not occur. Are you meeting? Are you engaging yourself in these things? Now you say Hyderabad GHMC's reach. Jurisdiction 625 kilometers. Population 78 lakhs. Eateries 20,000 plus. That are those who are registered. But what about those unregistered eateries mushrooming in every street? Number of food safety officers as of now 4. Corporation hopes to get 18 circle-wise officers soon. Kind of eateries in the city: roadside push cart vendors, star hotels, school and college hostel canteens, working men and women's hostels, canteens at government offices. Now you tell me, now it's a statement from L. Vandan Kumar, who was erstwhile. For now, we are focusing on areas with heavy concentration of eateries. Weekly targets are given to our officers and review held at the weekend. L. Vandan Kumar, Additional Commissioner. So that means only heavy concentrations. What about others? So other taxpayers are unlucky. Mr. Ronald Ross, what is this? Your comment, sir. The officer is on the record now.
Okay. You see, let them also take their time to come back to you.
Yeah.
Your phone number is always available to everybody, Dr.
Yeah.
Shiv Prasad.
Yeah.
So let us give the benefit of the time for them. Okay.
100%.
They may be busy. They may be busy in doing many other things. But one thing, you see, right my childhood in Mumbai, we had a grading system on hygiene and sanitation.
Yeah.
And we have set standards for hygiene and probably it was developed during the colony.
Yeah.
The moment you see the grade A, B, C, you know that how much the eatery will cost you, like coffee, tea, anything.
Yeah.
Because it depends on hygiene. I know where we used to have tea or coffee at a prime price. They used to wash the cups and the glasses in hot water. But in Hyderabad, whether you go to an Irani hotel or any other hotel, Udupi hotel or food joint, they only dip the same cups in the same bucket of.
Hot water.
No, it's not hot water, it's only cold water.
Like this, they'll
Okay.
now.
You see, the issue is, inshallah, भगवान के नाम पे जिए जा रहे हैं. बस कुछ नहीं, GHMC नहीं है, कुछ नहीं.
बस भगवान के नाम, क्योंकि
Then why the public health is under the GHMC?
that's a valid point.
Neither GHMC can take care of the lakes, nor it can take care of the hygiene and health and the public health systems,
Right.
not the solid waste management. It's a serious time to review the performance of GHMC and its divisions.
Right.
And you cannot, we act only when the High Court says, what
Right.
is the government plan and policy? Then we will have all kinds of debate, all kinds of NGOs and all kinds of communities, and we come out with say,
Right.
is it the way you play with the health of the people?
Right. Now I'm
Is
trying
it
to
the
make-
way? Is it the way you support
Right.
a small entrepreneur, a street vendor, in spite of having the guidelines from Government of India?
Now I'm trying to give you
And
not
your
only-
officers on the street, I have noticed it several times, the
Right.
police as well as the municipal officers,
Right.
they keep collecting mamul from these curry points and others. Okay? And on the other hand, I was so shocked. Chief Minister was praising one of the curry points, or no, you have no business, sir. Do you have? No, you have to function neutral.
Then that's what we are requesting, Honorable Chief Minister. You are the Municipal Administration Minister. During elections time, you went to some eatery and you are trying to help her out. Is it for oats? How can you, being the Municipal Administration Minister, don't you think you should follow those norms, food and safety norms? Did you test those norms? Luckily, and we are happy that lady who is serving, she is very happily and hygienically she is serving. That is what we observed. అక్కడ తాను పెడతా ఉంటే చేస్తా ఉంటే మీరు పోయారు కదా ముఖ్యమంత్రి రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారు, మరి అక్కడ చట్టాలు లేవా? గ్రేటర్ హైదరాబాద్ మున్సిపల్ కార్పొరేషన్ ఫుడ్ అండ్ సేఫ్టీ యాక్ట్ చట్టాలు లేవా? ఆ చట్టాలతో మీరు అక్కడికి వెళ్ళారా? మీరు మంత్రి కూడా, పురపాలక శాఖ మంత్రులు, మీరు ఏ హోదాలో అక్కడికి పోయారు? అసలు అక్కడ చెక్ చేశారా? నౌ ఐఎమ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు మేక్ ఇట్ పబ్లిక్. కమిషనర్ ఆఫ్ ఫుడ్ సేఫ్టీ at CFS_Telangana, official handle of Commissioner of Food Safety Telangana. Tag us for any food related complaints in the state. Like again, I am trying to go public. This is the address, Commissioner of Food Safety at CFS_Telangana, official handle of Commissioner of Food Safety Telangana. Tag us for any food related complaints in the state. Now see, they have inspected, sir. You said street vendor. Now I am coming to 27/4/2024 in GVK 1 Banjara Hills Food Court. Hygiene, storage and food quality related violations observed. Now you see, in GVK Mall, Banjara Hills, road number 1, hygiene, storage and food quality related violations observed in Aha Dakshin, Sizzling Joe, Khan Saab. Notices issued and further action will be taken accordingly. Now these are the visuals. Notices issued and further action will be taken accordingly. This is the statement, and they said, Aha Dakshin, Sizzling Joe, Khan Saab. What is the action? What are the complaints you said? Hygiene, storage and food quality. What is that specific complaint? What is that food product? Now, what is the action you have initiated? Is this online now? If this is the safety or hygiene, storage and food quality in GVK 1, Mr. Chief Minister, Mr. GHMC Commissioner Ronald Ross, what is the fate of those eateries which are there in the every street in Hyderabad old city? Subba Rao garu.
Yeah, fundamental thing is most of these restaurants, they should have been given confidence when we say that tap water is the best. Government failed totally in promoting confidence among the consumers, even on the municipal tap waters. We do not know what kind of a water they bring in the empty cans and supply. So, to what extent governance wants to withdraw itself from its basic responsibilities? So, is government trying to outsource hygiene and sanitation to some third party? It's a very sad thing. A country, a state, a city where development is happening in an evolutionary manner, and people are finding their own mechanisms to survive and come out with various diversified livelihoods. In what way? I'm challenging now, does HMDA, which is supposed to be an action research institute for urban growth, do we have a documentation of this growth of street vendors and curry points, at least in and around Kukutpalli and High-Tech City? I look forward for an answer.
Sir, now this
Number two.
Yeah, I'll just repeat this, sir. May 29, 2024, Indian Express. Food safety norms do not apply for Halim. Most of the Halim outlets in the city are not registered with GHMC. Next time you step it is, so for majority of the outlets are not registered with Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, notwithstanding the fact that it is mandatory. What more, the civic body itself hasn't issued any food safety norms or guidelines for these outlets. We had asked all the roadside outlets and establishments with a turnover of less than rupees 12 lakhs to complete registration by August 4th, but most of them have not done the same. Also, we have not set any food safety norms or guidelines, as it is a festive affair, said a GHMC official with the health and sanitation wing on condition of anonymity. How shame it is. The medical wing of the corporation receives one complaint in 15 days on an average. There is a definite need to create awareness amongst people, as most of them do not know that such roadside establishments need to be registered. The general public too do not know that they can approach the corporation for their grievances. However, GHMC authorities are conducted now. Vandan Kumar already. And another thing, sir, before I take your last comments, and this is how hygiene violations found in GHMC food, they have shut out Alpha Hotel. What is its fate now? Same thing is happening in Kerala also. Some non-veg foodstuffs, they have closed. Now here also, this is an interesting aspect. See, KFC, say no to KFC. See here. If you are pregnant, it is very clearly written here. You have to follow this. How many of you are following? Infants below 12 months and pregnant women, say no to KFC. They themselves have. How many of you know? I'm just showing you how you can become aware when you purchase. And not only that, I'm just trying to show you our mayor, how our mayor, when she was these are the rates which have happened very regularly. This is expired chicken masala, chicken sausage, pizza, cheese, 23/5/2024, and they have conducted the raids. What about the fate of those raids? Why it is not online? And then I'm trying to show you Vijay Lakshmi, when she was the corporator in Banjara Hills, she went and complained, and those fellows went against her. And she got the action initiated also. After becoming mayor, how is that Vijay Lakshmi Garu forgot that? I'm just trying to show you that link which I just gathered now. They have sent me. Madam Vijayalakshmi Garu, when you are a corporator, before you became the GHMC mayor, is it not true that you have complaint on hygiene and all those standards against an eatery? Then why you could not implement the same after you became Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation mayor? Yeah, these are the acts. No, I have that specific link I'm trying to show you. I think it is this link. Yeah. Because I just gathered for people to understand how GHMC notice to food joint, April 6, 2016. Taking objection to letting out sewage on the road, the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation on Tuesday sought to know from a popular restaurant about violation of hygiene norms. The corporation received a complaint from Banjara Hills Corporator G. Vijayalakshmi, who is the mayor now, about sewage being let out on the road by Ohri's Banjara on road number 12, Banjara Hills. Locals took objection to the hotel's action and registered their displeasure with the corporator, who in turn raised the issue with GHMC. See, sir, the irony. This is the irony. This is what I'm trying to say. Ohri's restaurant in Banjara Hills, non-compliant of the rules, they were letting sewerage on the road, wherein she has complained, and likewise the locals also when they complained to her. And GHMC notice to food joint. What happened to that? Is she not aware now? Why is that she could not act after she became mayor? Yes, sir. We have 2
You see,
minutes.
the most important thing
2 minutes
is
time, sir. 2 minutes time we have. Is it lack of understanding of the corporators or officials?
no, it is not lack of. You see, I do not want to go, and support the illiteracy people. When somebody takes a position, he is supposed to know everything. Okay, and my suggestion, serious suggestion is, government should come out with standards and also the grading of the hotels, so that the moment I see A, B, C, D, any one of them on the restaurant, it should indicate that this has 50% of hygiene and 50% of sanitation, whatever it is. That kind of a certification process is a must in this. And the second thing is, you see, when we're coming out with so many things and all, you need to create mechanism of building the awareness. Okay, Vijayalakshmi Garu, who was a corporator and a mayor, could come out and boldly say. But thing is, some of my friends who complained against these food joints and all, they were harassed. They also made complaint to the food commissioner and also to the GHMC. Nobody came to their rescue.
Right.
So it's time that government should take the total responsibility and come out with standardization of the hygiene and sanitation of the food joints and provide infrastructure. Thank you, sir.
So it is the GHMC which is responsible for upkeeping of safety and hygiene food products in Hyderabad, likewise in every city in India. Now it is the duty of every concerned